What is going on, YouTube? I am Mimic Souls, and today got an interesting video for you. Well, what? How interesting? Very interesting. So it looks like 1.1 might be coming sooner than planned, and not only is 1.1 coming sooner than planned, so is everybody's favorite Dommy Mommy, who they want to tie them up and have their way with them, right? They want to lick her boots. And so, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about things that they've announced, features, plans for the future. And we're going to go ahead and just talk about this real quick. So, dear rovers, greetings. We are the Wuthering Waves dev team. Since the official launch of Wuthering Waves, we have received a lot of valuable feedback and suggestions through social media and in-game surveys. We are genuinely grateful for your attention and support. We apologize for the deficiencies and issues present in Wuthering Waves, our first fully independently developed and globally published game at Kuro Games. We understand that this has affected your gaming experience, and we are working to improve it for those who love the game. We have been working on optimizations and iterations for the current 1.0 version, and the development of subsequent version updates is also underway. Below, we will address some of the most discussed and concerned issues. So lots of things we're gonna just go into here. They're improving it for everybody, right? They're not just improving it for everyone who loves the game, they're improving it for everybody. Just want to let you know. Like, their only other game that they really have that people somewhat know about is Punishing Gray Raven, and even then, people don't really know Punishing Gray Raven not that well, right? They don't know PGR or at all, practically at all. Like, I make PGR content here and there. It's very hard to make content for the game, but when they do, you know, they're usually banger videos. But Echo development experience. This is the #1 issue people have with WUA right now. This has been the biggest thorn in everybody's side once they reach level 30 and databank 15, right? This is the biggest pain in the fucking ass. So, we are aware of the common concern in the community that the Echo leveling experience feels too grindy and the game lacks a wave plate storage system. We have confirmed and we will implement the following adjustments while we are working internally on solutions to address other common concerns. In the current version, we will launch a limited time Echo material double yield event cord cleansing. Meaning, you do the event and you receive double the rewards in the tacit fields, okay? Meaning tacit fields will not feel like shit. This should make up for everything you've done so far in tacit fields being ass and not giving you rewards, and it'll give you plenty of rewards continuing forward. However, this event is obviously limited to whenever it ends and starts. Personally, they should implement it now. In my opinion, they should just go ahead and implement it now and make it last the rest of the update. Just to be honest, because that would make up for how much people have spent in the tacit fields. And just 2 days for one Echo is fucking bullshit. Okay, 2 days for one Echo. Yeah, we haven't seen how far the scaling goes at max level, but I mean, come on, dude. 2 days for one Echo in the current version of the game. It's not right. It's not cool. And I made a video, which I'll go ahead and link somewhere somewhere up in the video, in the description, fixing the ecosystem, right? And improving upon it. In 1.1, we will remove the reward cutscene out of the tacit fields. That's good. We will adjust the progression system to reduce the shell credit cost of Echo development. Upgrading Echoes will be cheaper. 1.1 and forward, the yield of Echoes and Echo development materials will be increased, meaning you spend your wave plates, you get better rewards. Good job, Kuro. That is what we like to see. The wave plate to reward ratio is fucking ass, and I addressed that in the video. Link in description. In upcoming updates, we'll introduce a wave plate storage system. This isn't a problem right now for day one players or people who are playing every single day, but everyone who's not playing every single day, it is a problem. So, regarding our handling of the reward system error when recycling development echoes. What do you mean? We were notified of an issue in the Echo recycling system where the amount of shell credits players obtained when recycling developed Echoes was wrong. Since this issue directly impacts the game's balance, We fixed the problem through the emergency live update on the same night and issued compensation to all players. I remember that. As part of the measure to minimize the event's impact on fairness within the player community, we informed the players of the situation and announced that we would remove all additional shell credits obtained unexpectedly as a result of the bug within 14 business days and issue compensations accordingly. However, due to the urgency of the issue, we failed to issue the announcement of this issue in the first instance, which regrettably caused negative experiences for our players. We sincerely apologize for our improper way of handling this situation and the inconvenience caused. Following the internal discussion, we have decided to compensate all players with a shell credit based on the maximum amount of shell credits that has unexpectedly yielded through the bug to address the negative impact caused. We will round up the interest to the whole number and provide an extra compensation to all players of 1 million shell credits. That is amazing. And distribution will be on June 10th at 23:59 on UTC plus 8. I don't know UTC time conversion. Go ahead and do your own math. Moving forward, eligibility, character has to be created before May 30th, before 10 o'clock on May 30th, sorry. And the compensation is valid until July 3rd. We apologize again for the hasty way we handled this issue and any inappropriate wording in our announcements. We promise that all our future decisions shall reflect the thorough consideration and professionalism. Additionally, to address our poor experience with the ecosystem, we will compensate all rovers with crystal solvents times 20. That is a lot, because each one is 60 wave plates, so that is a shitload. So that's amazing. I'm not going to keep reading that. As has been discovered by our players, the description of the 5-star weapon Verdant Summit in the game in a certain language contained a certain mistranslation. We know of the mistranslation incident in JP. It was bad. Lots of emails were leaked. They are apologizing for it, and they're offering a one-time compensation of 5 Forging Tithe, which is the limited weapon banner pulls, okay? To all rovers for the known localization issue. Kuro has... Oh, I want to make this very clear for everybody. Kuro has always had terrible localization. Their translators and localizers are fucking terrible. So the more Kuro Games succeeds with Wuthering Waves, hopefully they fire their current team of localizers and translators and get in some of the fucking best, okay? Or teach them to not be fucking dumb, okay? Because if you look at Punishing Grey Raven, I know people who have to go back and retranslate over the translators and the localizers and be like, this is what it should sound like, you fucking idiots. So, I know them. I'm not going to say them out loud. You know who you are because you watch my videos. Yeah. Okay. So, that is a fucking problem. That is a massive problem. Hopefully, Wuwa succeeds enough that they can fucking do something about that, because their localization and translation issues continued from PGR to Wuwa. We received extensive feedback on the duration and rewards of an Overdash event. I personally like Overdash. I think it's fun. To address your concerns, then again, the rewards aren't a whole lot, but I don't really know how you improve it, but Continuing forward, we are working in the process of redesigning the rules and reward schemes for the upcoming events, and then the immediate solutions were as below. We will introduce a new limited time special event, Wuthering Exploration, to offer new rewards and content to improve your gaming experience. And the event will provide 800 astrites and some morphable elite class echoes, which means cost 3 echoes of your choice. They will most likely have some really good stuff. So pick wisely, everybody. Pick very fucking wisely who you use them on. On future version update timeline. We have received extensive feedback regarding the game's storyline, localization, and various other aspects. We have been listening closely and are grateful for the continued enthusiasm and support from our players. The story was very good. If you don't agree, fuck off. To allow everyone early access to experience more content and features of Wuthering Waves in version 1.0, we have decided to advance the release of subsequent content in version 1.0 starting on June 6th at 10 o'clock UTC. The release will include the companion story Solitary Path for Resonator Yinlin, the featured Resonator Convene event When Thunder Pours for Yinlin, the limited time challenge event Alloy Smelt, along with many more spin-off events and features. WUWA version 1.0 will last until June 28th, 2024, after which we will schedule a server downtime and implement the update for 1.1 Thaw of Eons, which will include the new area, Mount Firmament, and new Residators, Jinsei and Jiggly, and a new boss, Jui. My queen is coming home, bro. I'm saving for Jinsei. I'm going to give my thoughts on this after why I'm not personally a fan of them advancing the update. But man, my wifey coming home, bro. I love Jinsei so fucking much, dude. I love Jinsei. To compensate for any inconvenience caused by the version timing adjustment, we'll issue compensation to all rovers 10 radiant ties. That's the limited banner polls. Thank you for your understanding and continued support. For detailed information on the event time, please refer to the in-game announcements. Dope. That's cool. On combat and control optimization, they're fixing... This is saying that they're fixing auto lock on a camera performance in battle. We're disabling the combat camera correction feature on PC by default. Good. This is good. They're also fixing the aggro regions for certain bosses. And in upcoming updates, they'll introduce a disengagement warning. I'm only going to briefly touch on these. I can't touch on mobile. I didn't play this on mobile. I play on PC. In 1.1, the prerequisite to unlock custom key binding feature will be lowered to Union Level 2. That is very smart. Very, very smart. Or just implement it in the settings menu of the game. Of when you're starting up the game, that would be cool. Be dope. And in 1.1, they will remap the current controller shortcut of Open Chat into Open Map to add an option to invert the Y-axis. Future versions will support controller mode on mobile devices. In future versions, we will constantly improve the event's significant... Yeah, I think I had a fucking stroke there or something. We will constantly improve the event's signification and game feel design for characters and monsters, enhancing the overall combat experience and positive feedback during battles. That is good. All right. No purchase limits for store items like flour, leading to accidental purchases. Meaning they hit max and spent a bunch of shit. Guys, if there's a number, then it's limited. If there's not, you should assume infinite. But in this case, they're making a weekly purchase limit for people who can't read. Audio and sound effect bugs, they're going to fix that. Performance issues, they're working on that. Depths of Elusive Realm, they're adding more characters that can be used, which is really good, because I can't go and clear level 70 because I don't have certain characters built for that game mode. I don't have Tauchi myself, so I can't go in there and clear it. And like the other, like Yang Yang isn't going to cut it, and I think my Chisia is level 1, so that's not happening either. Apart from adjustments mentioned above, we recognize there are many issues in the game and that affect the player experience. We are committed to listening to every single piece of player feedback, continuously organizing and optimizing and resolving these issues to make Wuthering Waves better. And basically, they're just thanking you for supporting the game. Okay? So, my thoughts on this. While I'm personally not a fan of them rolling 1.1 earlier, I want Jinsei here as soon as possible, right? I want Jinsei so fucking bad. You have no goddamn idea how bad I want that girl, okay? But I'm not a fan of the idea because I feel like that doesn't allow you to get as many polls as you should be able to. However, getting 10 premium polls, it might compensate over to make up for it. It is what it is. We're just gonna have to live with it, right? I would definitely, I'm glad I'm gonna be rolling on Jinsei personally over at twitch.tv/MimicSouls when she drops on the 28th now. Okay, that's dope. And yeah, and Yinlin, she's coming in 4 days, guys. 4 days. Your Dami mommy is coming home. I am not polling because I need Jinsei. But that's just me. Maybe I'll pull on a rerun. So tell me, guys, what's your thoughts on this? Leave it down in the comment section down below. And remember that I stream almost daily over at twitch.tv/MimicSouls. And if you like this kind of video, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Right? And when you hit the like button, make sure to lock it inside of its house with no food and water. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. That's going to be a wrap. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.